How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Aidin, Aidin. We all have that one friend that we go to for life advice. Maybe we got some problems in relationships that we need a bigger person to get advice from. Or maybe something workspace related. Or perhaps like a philosophical thought that we have about life. Like, what is the purpose of life? Why are we here? And all this kind of stuff that humans always tangle with. I'm one of those friends that people go to, no cap. So since I talked about Reddit in the last video, check it out if you haven't. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. I thought today maybe we should hop on it and see what kind of life problems people are sharing on it. Maybe talk about it a little bit. Huh? Yeah, so this is a nice one. Subreddit's name is True Off My Chest. It's very tough dating as an unattractive young dude, especially in a very competitive online dating market. Worst part is that you can't even mention your sadness or frustrations or feeling lonely without being labeled some future violence weirdo. Bro, get off Tinder or Bumble or any of that BS and actually meet people, especially if you're ugly. Yeah, out of the hive mind 96, I agree with you. I'm just being honest here. I don't consider myself to be an ugly dude, okay? I don't consider myself to be the most attractive person on the planet either, but I got some good photos that show me off as an attractive person. So, I mean, I tried like a bunch of these online dating apps and I was getting no matches, none. And my homie, who's known for being ugly, was getting hella matches. So something I just figured out was that it don't really matter if you're attractive or not attractive. There's a whole bunch of factors at work here. Like, if you can't go out and meet people, just do it. Why not? If you're ugly, you're gonna make people be interested in your character. And how would you do that? By talking to people. You don't have to go out and meet people specifically. You just have to show them your character. How can you show off your character with all these tools that we have in the media? Like, you be on Instagram, each Instagram page shows a person's character, in my opinion. You can show off a different character with different type of content that you put on your Instagram page or your Facebook page. So that's a good place to start if you are introverted and don't want to go outside and meet people, or you can't go outside and meet people or whatever. Yeah, I suggest doing that. After 31 years of abuse, I cut my parents off. Now, this is gotta be a controversial one, I think. No? Holy shit! That's a scroll. No. Nope. Not gonna read that. I hate being a black woman. What? Especially a black woman with anxiety and depression. I'm awkward. I stumble on my words. Not all of us are confident and able to brush things off. So, to the boys on the train that mocked me for my features loudly talking about dating preferences when I was just sitting there. Fuck you, fuck racism, fuck ignorance. Thank you for breaking my soul. This is very sad to read, and I have no idea what she's been through here. None of this stuff she's saying has anything to do with either being black or being a woman. This could happen to any of us at any point in time. I've known people that have gone through shit like that. Hell, I've gone through some of the stuff she's talking about here myself. I'm neither a woman, neither am I black. Sometimes you gotta own it though. Like, I do have friends myself that got these so many problems and they can't brush stuff off like I do, because I'm a pretty... Oh wait, how do I put this? I don't give a kind of guy, to be specific. So it takes training. It takes training to become I don't give a fuck kind of a person. I've had my training in the years. Yeah, I've tried, and you gotta try to do it. It's not easy. You can't just brush up people's opinion. I'm sure the couple of people on the train that were talking about you don't give a fuck about their opinion in your life, now do you? It's just that because you get this mindset of yourself, like in the back of your head, you think that what they're saying is true because you faced so many situations in your life. Something similar probably have happened. I know they got this thing that Americans think white girls are harder than black girls or something like that. I don't know. I'm not in it. I don't know about it. But yeah, I think that's all bullshit. We have a saying in Farsi. Each flower has its own significant smell. Think of what makes you significant in this world. Don't you have family or friends that like you for those significances in your character or in your looks? And if you don't have friends, and family, I'm sure you're gonna find a couple of friends and you're gonna consider family later that do appreciate those facts. And if you don't have friends and you're not good with your family, and you've been trying to find new friends and you can't find them, then you're the problem. Yeah, just go get some help. Go get professional help. We call it yops, you know? People you can't relate with, like you can't engage with. There's nothing wrong with what they do, there's nothing wrong with what they say, but it's just you just can't relate. People just don't get your vibe, and there's a problem with you. You're saying you hate being black and being woman, which has nothing to do with being insecure, being awkward, stumbling on your words, feeling undesirable, or having a fucked up body image of yourself. All this stuff can happen to any guy or girl or whatever ethnicity, and it happens all around the world. Don't concentrate on stuff that's really not the problem. You know how many times people made fun of me? A lot of stuff happened to me in life, just like all of you. The thing is, I don't let it get to me. How do I not let it get to me? Because I know what the problem is, and I know the problem is not with me. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm bald, right? So let's say somebody makes fun of me, some girls or a bunch of girls make fun of me because I'm bald. Should I then they say like, I hate being bald, man, I'm such a ugly ass motherfucker. No. Obviously the problem is not with me being bald, because my girlfriend loves my bald ass head. And a lot of people might be interested in my bald ass head. Not like interested in just my bald head because I got a bald head. I'm just saying that they're gonna find it interesting and they're not gonna despise it. So the problem is not my head. The problem is the way those people viewed my head. Don't think of yourself as a problem. Think of the problem as of something that's coming from the outside, not on the inside. You know, some of the problem is coming from the inside. In the case of you not getting any friends and you have to sing and shrink because of it, yeah, there's a problem with you. I know a lot of people that I would love to tell them, yeah, listen, nobody likes you. You know what's the problem with nobody liking you? It's because the problem is you. You are the problem. Whatever makes you you, stop it. Stop being you. Okay, but to some other people, I would like to say the problem is not you. So just be you. Let the people who would appreciate you being you get to know you. Alright, too many yous in one sentence. I'm done talking about this. Go ahead and leave a comment down below about your experiences, you being harassed or whatever or something. How do you deal with it? I would love to know that. From last year, my stress has been lowered dramatically since my family got a cat. Not for the reason one might expect. The stress level has gone dramatically down after we got a cat. But yeah, what do you think? Last year I was unbelievably stressed, dealing with school, newborn, and work. My wife thought that bringing a cat with the family would be nice for us to help or relieve some of the stress. Well, my God, it did. People walk their dogs by our building and leave the dog shit all the lawn outside of our building. Motherfuckers done that to me. I'm gonna leave my own shit on the lawn the next day. One day I noticed that I hadn't seen a fly in a while. As you may have guessed, my cat is a natural fly hunter, queen of the hunt. I also learned that much of my stress stemmed from the loss of the control of my home, a feeling of living in filth due to the flies, and fear that the fly would get in my baby sick. Yeah, that's actually a really solid point. You might want to get a cat. Why, you ask? Because they hunt down flies and bugs and shit. I love that. I always had this like thought in my head when I was a kid that when I'm sleeping, a cockroach like crawls into my mouth or my face or something. Come on, think about it. If we had a cat when I was a kid, I wouldn't have to worry about it. The cockroach comes out, that's fucking dead. You saw one of our cats. There's another one called Raika. He's the bug murderer in the house. If you fuck with him too much, he's gonna murder you as well. He's got this small arm, so cute. He slaps you with that small cute hand. It's gonna leave bruises. I've had bruises from his punches. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new today. I definitely did learn something new reading all these problems that people have. It gives you a perspective to see what's happening in other people's life. And remember to concentrate on the real problems, not what media and short-sighted people around you tell your problem is. Read books, work out, get a cat, and subscribe. Take care.